Hello everyone, I hope that you're doing well. In this video I'm going to be talking about the recent transit of Mars into the sign of Virgo. This transit started on July 10th and it will stay in this sign until August 27th of this year. So what does this mean, Mars in Virgo? Well, Mars is the planet of fiery energy, high action, high energy, aggressiveness, and passion. And Virgo is the astrological sign that is usually very detail-oriented, productive, analytical, helpful, and sometimes a little judgmental. So, with the combination of these two, this planet and this sign, what does that mean for us in the coming time? Well, I think this is a great time to be productive, to get your eyes on the prize and get things done. Especially with the physical aspects of your life, work, money, learning things, going to the gym, your health, things like that. You can definitely use this energy to make improvements in all of those areas of your life. Like you can literally sit down and make a list, make a spreadsheet, make some goals, and figure out how you want to get from where you are now and to achieve your goals. This is a great energy for that. You can literally put a lot of energy into stuff like that, and also being able to do it properly and following through with it. So yeah. So if you're thinking of starting a new health regimen, doing a new gym program, trying to find a new way to be productive at work, stuff like that, you can analyze your current habits and your current ways of doing things, and you can make improvements on them. You can sit down with yourself and say, how can I make improvements? I'm not getting the results I need in this area of my life. What can I do to make improvements? How can I get there? What's the plan? And then go after it and do it. That's it. Yeah. This is also a great energy to use for speaking, writing, reading, or learning new things, as Virgo is ruled by Mercury, the planet basically of the mind and the mental faculties. So if you're thinking of, if you want to improve yourself by reading some more books, or if you want to write or even speak or learn new things, this is a good energy to do that with. So if you're thinking about doing stuff like that, maybe you bought a course a while ago, an online course, and you've been thinking about doing it, or something's been in the back of your mind that you want to learn, this is a good time to get something like that, stuff like that done. So of course, with every transit, there's going to be the shadow aspects too. So I think Virgo can be kind of critical and judgmental at times. So make sure you're not being super critical or judgmental about yourself. You are where you are right now, and that's it. And the only thing you can do about that is improve where you are. So if you're looking at other people and seeing where they are and comparing themselves to you, it's really always just you against you. So look at where you are at now. This is the reality. You make a plan, you stick to it, and you get to where you want to go. And if you're 1% better than where you were yesterday, then that's a win for you, as long as you're making progress towards your goals, as long as you're improving. It's really you against you. So don't be too critical about yourself. Maybe you're not where you want to be in work, at the gym, health-wise, but just recognize that and say, now I want to improve. I can do this. You're the one, or we're the ones that we can pull ourselves out of that darkness, or out of that mind frame, and get to where we need to go. Yeah, and also Virgo being a very detail-oriented sign. Try not to get lost in the details. Try not to be over-perfectionist. If you're trying to start something new, just start it. And you know what? If you're not perfect, that's fine. And if you want to make improvements, let's say at the gym, don't get too bogged down in numbers. As long as you're making improvements, sometimes you want to be like, oh, I want to do this amount of weight. You get so fixated on it, but you could be making progress even though you're not at that weight yet, so try not to get too bogged down in the numbers and the details. And also dealing with anger, irritation, something is not going right, especially the little things, the details. Make sure that you recognize, okay, this has triggered me in that way. I'm feeling anger. And, if you recognize that you're about to be angry and you pull yourself away from that, you actually build new pathways in your brain. And then the next time something like that happens, you'll be able to deal with it easier, and you won't get so angry at it next time. So when you catch yourself about to explode over a tiny little thing, like something not being perfect or a little detail or something minute, this is like a bit of a test to see if we can just pull ourselves out of that, breathe, and then the next time it happens, it'll be easier to deal with. So I did pull some cards also for this time. So for the first card I have is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So the Three of Pentacles is the card of like building a masterpiece, or creating something, or like a level of mastery, But what this means to me in reverse is like, are you taking those steps to achieve your goals? Are you taking the steps necessary to achieve the results you need? Are you building your empire? Are you, going after the things you want to go after in your life? Do you have those details down where you need to build something? Those are important too. Are you open to collaborating with other people in order to achieve your goals? Or are you willing to help other people achieve their goals? Because they can in turn help you, and things are easier when you get help. So Virgo being a mutable sign, you can accept help from other people, and they can in turn help you, and that can turn into a nice relationship, and you guys can build something together. But this basically means, like, if you have your goals, if you want to build your empire, like, make sure you're taking the steps to do that. Your empire gets built one brick at a time, consistently over years. So if you keep doing that, you'll get the results you need. If you keep making goals for yourself, you keep setting them, no matter how big or small they are, if you keep improving yourself, you'll get there. This is also something about, like, the willingness to learn something new. So if you want to achieve mastery in whatever craft you're achieving, or whatever kind of thing you're doing, there's always something more that you can learn. There's always something more that can help you become the master of your trade, of your craft, or whatever you're doing. So, this is a good time to refine your mastery in whatever you are trying to do, or build towards. How can you learn from others? Can you accept their help? Can you help others achieve their dream? So, yeah. So be consistent, make your plan, and then go for it. And then this is the second card I got. This is the Five of Wands. So yeah, this is a funny card. Everyone's fighting in this card. But what this means to me is, like, that could sometimes be like in your mind. You have all of these thoughts, you're trying to be perfectionist, or, you're just like fighting with yourself essentially. Sometimes when you're trying to do something, when you're trying to start something, sometimes you're just like, oh, this is not the perfect time. This is not the right way I want to do it. You get bogged down in all these details and nothing actually gets done. And if you just start it, or if you just go for it, or you just try, you might not be perfect, but you'll achieve progress. This is also like, if you're causing like judgment upon others, like, if you see someone doing something funny and you judge them, you make fun of them, that hurts, especially when the other person recognizes what you're doing. Like, maybe they need help. Maybe you should go help them and help them do it the correct way, or something like that. And sometimes there's a good way to be critical about people. There's a good way to say something that could improve someone. Improve someone's way of doing things. If you come off really cold and unemotional, it's gonna hurt, and that's just gonna cause more karma. If you just take the time to explain to someone how they could be better in a nice way, that's good for both of you. It's good for the world. So this is also like a card of being like a good teammate, at work or in your relationships. Like, are you being a good teammate in your relationships? Are you going, are you doing things for other people? Are you helping other people when they need it? I think this is also kind of like the test of this energy, is like when someone needs your help, and you go the extra mile for them, you know, Virgo being that very helpful energy, I think that will be greatly rewarded during this time. So if you find an opportunity to help someone, or to, you know, just go the extra mile for your significant other or something like that, you know, I think that'll be greatly rewarded at this time. So yeah, and this is like that indecisive energy too. It's kind of like, you know, when you're fighting with yourself in your mind. So, you know, maybe if you have a goal, just go for it. You know, just do it. Keep trying. Keep being consistent. Go for it every single day. You know, and make progress no matter how small. You know, so yeah. Try not to be a perfectionist. Try not to get bogged down in the details, and just continue to make progress on all of your goals that you like to achieve. So yeah, watch out for being critical. Watch out for that like short-temperedness that you get because of something, little things that could, you know, make you angry. Just catch yourself, breathe through it, and you know, you're always being tested by the universe, and the universe always sees everything you do and all your reactions and your intentions. So be aware of that, and, you know, try to pass the tests of this energy, and hopefully we get a lot closer to our goals than we are now at the end of August. All right, so I hope this helps, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.